Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a Noodlers ink. This one is from the OC Pen Club, I think. It is Noodlers Pacific Dawn at the Golden Gate. This is a Straits Pen Honest Ink exclusive. And I gotta tell you right now, I had to do a tip in because I did a sample in Hello St. Elmo, how are you doing today? And it bled right through the page. So take this with a grain of salt, because I can already tell if it's going to bleed through Tomoe River like that, it's not going to be good. Hi Vermilion Tea. Tired, finished cleaning third bird cages. 3 bird cages, wow. That's a lot of birds. I can't deal with squawking. I have a barking dog next door that I want to beat with a stick. He just talks all day long. Talk for no reason. Barking at the air. Like, I love animals, but I don't like how much they talk. We have 2. One was a spare. I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, let's move forward. Today's pen we will be using the Pensive Pen Serendipity. I put the Conklin broad nib back on here because when I did this, it just fell off the nib. It was so broad. So I put the broad nib. I had the double broad Franklin Christoph, and it just fell off the nib. So I had to put the Conklin broad nib back on my Serendipity so that it wouldn't like completely gush throughout a page. Hi Amanda, how are you? Pretty blue hues on that one. Yes, so this is a very dark bluish blue-black ink. It doesn't really have a whole lot of shading, but there are just like peaks of like where it looks like it's trying to sheen, but I don't think it's sheen. I think it's like pigment or something. I don't know. All I know is it's got like this reddish hue undertone that we can see. And the water resistance test shows it has excellent water resistance. I would totally use this on the outside of an envelope. However, I would recommend going down to your local Dollar Tree or whatever and cutting down a size of acetate or perhaps doing like this. This is a laminated piece of paper that is the size of the inside of the envelope. What are you rambling about, Marilyn? Let me see. See, I have this here envelope, and I have this piece of acetate. I would put this in there before I would put the label on with this ink, because it is going to bleed right through both sides of the page. So just putting that out there. Water resistance test is very good. However, it's bleedy, very bleedy. And here's our toilet paper chromatography. It's got some purpley-ish ink, and then some dark blue. It's even got a tinge of pink going on, like right here. And then another lighter blue on the outside. Very pretty. I hope it doesn't stain my thing. We're gonna find out tomorrow. Alright. Let's do some paper reviews. I am getting so frustrated with this chair. I've only had it for like 2 years and it's already giving me the business. I probably had it longer than that. I don't know. How long have I had this chair? I'm a little better today. I have some mental health stuff due to stress from Amazon. Yeah, I get that. Well, I hope that you feel better because right now I think we're all going through something. So just try and make a schedule, stick to the schedule. That's the best thing that I can tell you right now. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Because I feel like if you have a little bit of control over your life, then that's the best thing to do. Bleeding and ghosting. Copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. I wrote out the whole thing. No feathering, but bleeding and ghosting. Oxford single subject notebook paper. Looks really nice. No feathering. A little bit of heavy ghosting. Very nice. CVS caliber filler paper. Again, very nice. But bleeding and ghosting. My precious CVS caliber bleeding and ghosting. Pelican Hub notepad. Looks nice. Little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. The jot envelope from the Dollar Tree. It's a little bit feathery. Bled to the page. So when you have an envelope, I would highly recommend putting a piece of paper or something inside the envelope so it doesn't bleed all the way through. Marumon Nemosity 80 GSM. I'm going to zoom in. I feel like I'm always reaching. Nice. No feathering, but bleeding and ghosting. Oh. Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. Very nice, but blade to the page. Baron Fig notebook paper. Looks very nice, but bled to the page. Reuse notebook paper. Looks nice. Minimal amount of ghosting though. Very nice. Muji notebook paper. Looks nice. Bleeding and ghosting. Alright, this is going to be a good test right here. This is from Target, deal worthy, for 43 cents from their back to school sale. It's got minimal amount of, a little bit of feathering, but it bled right through the page. So, 43 cents worth right there. Oh. Arch and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of spread. No bleeding, no ghosting. Most excellent paper. Leuchtturm 1917 120 GSM. Nice. No feathering, no bleeding, and a minimal amount of ghosting. Beautiful Leuchtturm paper. M. Shoy 120 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of spread. A little bit of bleeding and ghosting. Anecdote notebook paper. So it's got a little bit of feathering going on. And bled to the page. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Alright. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. Nice. A little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. The journal from the Dollar Tree. Nice. Bleeding and ghosting. Ugh. Wexford from Walgreens Pharmacy. Oh no. A little bit of feathering. Bled to the page. Oh. Midori MD notebook 80 GSM. Nice. No feathering. A little bit of ghosting. Perfect. Daiso premium notebook paper. Nice. Uh-oh. Bleeding and ghosting. Oh. Put that there. This is 68 GSM Tomoe River. Looks very nice. Little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. Oh. And Leuchtturm 1917 80 GSM notebook paper. Feather like a chicken. Bled to the page. So naughty all the time. It never ends. I need more tape. Okay, where was I? Better day, yes, life is difficult. I like CVS. Yes, CVS is the best. I love it. Well, Amazon had deleted my brand from my account last week, and I think I may have gotten to the right overnight. Team overnight. This is working on restoring my brand to my account. Yay! Wow, that's a big time stress. Yes, among them, changing my categories of everything and reclassifying my listings, killing sales over the last 4 weeks. It's been rough mentally. Noodlers and can be tricky. So, trying to find a job. The only thing offered parking staff. Concert venue 50 miles away. Anything red writing. Gotta find a highlighter. Well, I highly recommend the Pilot Friction highlighters because they are erasable in case you make a mistake. How are you today? I'm good, Michelle. How are you doing today? Hello, Arc Boy. How's it going? Hi, David. How's it going? Okay, let's do a comparison now to see where this ink lies. I think it's a blue-black. I think it's a dark blue. It might lean into the blurple section, but we're gonna see. Let's try the dark blues first. Whole bunch of people here today. Yeah, I've been getting lots of people coming in and hanging out. I'm very grateful to everyone who comes and hangs out with me and keeps me company and chats with each other while I have crazy moments while I'm trying to do these reviews. And hopefully you guys will learn something along the way about colors and color theory and calligraphy and perhaps something you might like or not like. What the hell is that? It was like a chip stuck on my card. Ew. Okay, so far this is looking like a purple ink. Okay. Dragons, Knights. Kinda, no, nothing. This is a weird ink. The first thing I'm looking at is like the swath down here. Trying to compare them. But this has like a seepage where the paper has like where the ink is sunk into the paper and you can like see each of the paper fibers. Most ink doesn't do that, which means that this is like it has some sort of alcohol in it that's safe for pens, like borine or what's the other one? What does Disneyland use? Beryllium? No, something. Which makes things absorb into the paper and make it permanent. So I highly recommend this as a permanent ink. Maybe not so much a dark blue ink. I don't know. Try the blurple section. Okay, muddy crown maybe? I mean, this is such a weird color. I mean, it's not red, orange, yellow, green, or blue. But like, it's like a dark blurply, purpley, grayish ink. Okay, Noodlers, Tchaikovsky maybe? Okay, this sailor, Shigur maybe? Is kind of close. In the colorway anyway. This ebony purple is kind of close. Okay, well those are the blurbles. I don't even know. Let me see. I'm just gonna go back a tick and look at the gray blues. This might be a black ink. I don't even know. It says Pacific Dawn at the Golden Gate. Are they talking about the sky, maybe? Pacific Dawn at the Golden Gate. I mean, I can kind of see it. Okay, it's not any of those either. Okay, let's try some gray inks then. Because I don't know where this is. It's gonna be. It might even be a black ink. I mean, like if I'm thinking of like midnight black, like super duper dark, right before the sun is coming up, like when this very first light. This is what this reminds me of. Not this one, but this. It's definitely got a purpliness to it. Okay, maybe Chinchilla's a bit lighter and bluer. Gosh. This one's a bit darker. Stoker's Ash. Okay, here we go. Tipsy Mood is kind of close. Lavender Frost is kind of close. It's a little bit lighter and more purplier. This one's way bit lighter, but it kind of has that purpliness to it. Black Violet is kind of close. Okay, and that's it. So this is about as close as I'm going to get. Let me just peek in the black department. Even though I don't think this is like a full-on black, but I mean, it might be. It's not black. It's like a very dark purple, black, gray, purple ink. No. Okay, maybe this Tasha Aomirasaki is kind of close. It's a little bit darker. Okay, it's definitely not a black ink. Did I even go through the purple section? I don't remember. Studio 452 is kind of close. Yes, now I'm in the ballpark. This is a purple ink. I mean, it's not like super bright purpley, but it's definitely in that dark purple land. Either that or the gray department. Persephone is kind of close. Sydney Lavender is kind of close. This one's way lighter. Again, way lighter. I think I have my best options in the gray department. So I think that's where I'm going to put that. This belongs in the blurple department. It's not even a purple. All right. Well, where would you guys put this ink? Let me know in the comment section below. Clearly, I'm still confused. I have no idea where I would put this ink. Kontacha is like a black ink, and it's like a purple ink. It's like a blue black ink. But this one is way darker than that one. I'm going to run. Thanks, David. Have a good day. Okay, where am I? Hello, Gabrielle. How are you? David. Whole bunch of people here. Yup. Your pen fixed before next appointment. You're my pen fixed before my next appointment. I don't know what that means. Good afternoon. Hi, Rahul. How are you? Oh, background. Packing for a cruise. Take me with you. I've never been on a cruise. The closest thing I've been to a cruise is a boat from here to the island. And the island is only about 16 miles away. And it's on a fast boat cruise. Apologize for putting it in. Oh. How exciting. Speaking of pen fixes, CY will be at Drum Goals in Houston today, tomorrow and Saturday. And next Tuesday if you have nibs that need work. Nice. I wish I had the time to visit Drum Goals today. Me and a couple of Austin Pen Club buddies are going to make a road trip Saturday morning. How exciting! Pen implies a dark blue. Golden Gay implies orange. Dawn implies dark overall. But this color seems purple to me. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So this ink oozes right through the paper. But otherwise it's great. Yeah. It's got fast dry time. I noticed that when I was writing it was very wet. But because of whatever it's made of, it just sucked right into the page. And stopped. And ultra durable though. If you are going to Houston, check Drum Goals and get an appointment. Whoa, everything just jumped. Stop jumping, computer, I'm busy. Sometimes you have to place a color against colors. It's definitely not to see its true color. Yeah. That should have read check their website. Unfortunately, the internet and the internet cameras don't do these inks justice sometimes. So, I don't know if you guys have ever watched one of my videos, but I try and make the color look on the camera how it looks to my eye. It does a really good job of darker inks, not really so much lighter inks, yellow, green, or red inks. So I have a hard time doing like purpley purple inks and like pink and red inks. So, but I try and do my best with the software that we're given. I was just thinking that remind me of a Sailor Pigment ink. Pigment deep doing water blau? No. Sailor Pigmented Deep Blue. Go. Have a great day, Michelle. Take care. It is Michelle, right? I'm going to run. Thanks, David. Cool. Cold gray. It's definitely something. Dark gray ink for sure. Also good, sort of remind a foggy morning at the bridge. Yes, definitely foggy. Cold dark gray. I bet you'd be fantastic company. I'm a hoot. Just add alcohol. My family is going on a cruise in 3 weeks. How fun. I'm not going though. Oh. Heck, I bet this whole chat channel would be great company. Yeah. Of course, I'd be looking at all the things and be like, that's Diamine Earl Grey. That's... I'm silly. I was out the other day with my roommate. We went to Walmart. And on the way back, I saw this car and I thought, that is a crazy looking car. That car looked exactly like Diamond Marion Bright because it had gold. It was like a light green, and it had these chunky ass green sparkles. I thought that was pretty funny. 26 miles across the sea as per the song Maryland. I don't know what that means. By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. I don't know. Perhaps we should convince Maryland to a pen and ink cruise. Shut up. Oh my god. Cruise around the world in 80 days and pick up all of the ink. Just put it in a bucket, throw it in the back. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, it's 26 miles to Catalina. Oh. I have only been to Catalina twice. I went once with my father, and we had a lovely time. And then I went once as an adult by myself, and I rented one of those tricycles, adult tricycles. I rode that thing all over the island. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members, Rahul, Wolf Kate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion T, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Bumblebee. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the social medias, Linktree, join the Discord, share your pen, ink, and paper journey over there with us. And if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. Please keep using the Atlas Stationers link. I should be getting a check this week from YouTube, in which case I will be purchasing the Diamine Inkvent calendar. So look forward to that. That's all I got. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, bye.